Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony.
The league this year, no question, this group is ready for life in the NBA. The competition for the Rookie of the Year award is going to be intense.
Every time you talk to a rookie, the first thing they talk about is that the pro game is a lot faster than they anticipated, more physical. But I'm surprised at the NBA readiness of some of these guys.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Rondo in at the point. B-Train out there with Shorty. Then it's Big Smooth. Then it's D.
And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Right wing tries again, and he connects with the jumper.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
And it's Shorty with the foul. That's his first foul. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Now here's LeBron. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. To the middle. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Oh, you know, Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with a teammate to get it done.
Here's D, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's the break. A finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It was a good possession all the way around.
Now here's James. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
How smart is LeBron James right there? Just amazing, knowing when to drive, when to stop, and when to pop.
Here's Shorty. He's covered by Rondo. Now the pass to B-Train. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Lakers trail by 6. Passes it to James. Lets it fly from 18. And again, it's the Lakers. Halfway through the season here, Brent, how do coaching staffs shake things up and keep things fresh over the long 82-game season?
I think coaches who are really smart, Kevin, can be a bit programmable where they're looking ahead at the schedule and saying there are blocks of games here in which we might try to change some of our defensive schemes, maybe over this 10-game stretch or 5-game stretch. Or
to keep things fresh or to...
Yeah, because you can only do it on the mental side. As much as we talk about guys getting rested and sitting out games for maintenance issues and load management and those kind of things, the tweaks that you can make on the floor in terms of a couple of new sets on offense or defensively, let's make this challenge for the next few months, will grow the foundation of what coaching staffs are capable of doing with that team as they go on.
Now here's Rondo. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way, Kevin.
Here's Shorty. The lead is 2. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. James looking it over. The shot by Rondo is no good. Gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Shorty. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First free throw is good. Some changes for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Davis. Howard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now here's James. He's covered closely. Outside, Green. 5 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Here's Baller. Another shot. Doesn't get it to drop for him. LeBron with some nice D. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Wants to get it to Rondo and does.
Although he's a bit smaller, Rondo knows he's got to outthink guys on the interior, and that time drew the contact.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
That's good from Rondo.
Yeah, when Rondo gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
Thompson, he's checked in for Shorty. And Rondo drops them both. Gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Thompson against Rondo. The shot by Thompson, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Got that one up quick.
That's tough right there. A contested jump shot, and Cousins using his size maybe on that one to help him out.
Here's Thompson following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Howard with the steal. Outside Rondo. He kicks it to James. Shoots the 3. And Rondo gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight. Gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Ball. 3-pointer. Drops in the tray.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And Green gets it to go.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And there's the pass to Slaughter. Fires from deep. Hits it from 3-point range. Baller's got 6. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
We'll get right back to the action when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
You've got Thompson. Waller is out there with Big Daddy. Then there's Slim. And it's Chan in at the shooting guard. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Rondo in at the point. Now here's Green. Shot clock at 5. Back to James. Shoots it up. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. On a very strong 4 for 5 from 3-point land in the ball game. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Yeah, there's no stopping LeBron right there. He's done that thousands of times.
And Brett, with the corner 3 being such a popular shot, Should we consider widening the court, making it all feel the same?
That's an interesting question, Kevin. There's been some talk around the idea of actually dissipating that three-point line into the sideline.
Yes.
And I really just wanted to say dissipating, by the way.
Well, and you said it well.
The other thing, Kevin, that has been considered, what if we went back to skinnying up the lane line, back to the original George Mikan days of the lane being 6 feet wide rather than what we see today at 12 feet? That would put a ton more value on post-up and two-point play, almost so much as the three-point shot and the two-point shot in the post equate to the same amount of points per possession.
Yeah. Now here's James. He's got 9. Pass to McGee. Back to James. That's tipped. Fast break. Here we go. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. LeBron kicks to Cousins. Good, and the assist goes to James. Cousins has got 5 points so far.
Good job by Cousins on the catch and shoot game there, establishing that rhythm, catching the ball, and had some flow with that.
Now here's Thompson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James, and Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
Now here's Green. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Davis down low. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. He has 7.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Green, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Green. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
On a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Here's B-Train. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pope loose. McGee dishes to Green. Caldwell Pope passes to Green. Launches a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
When you're trying to space the floor, Green's the guy you want out there. The defense is forced to respect him from range.
Pass to B-Train. 1:49 left in the first half of the game. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Caldwell Pope outside. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Green. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, shaky defense there, giving up the bucket plus sending KCP to the line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. Gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Here's Shorty. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Davis. Kuzma passes to Davis.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
On a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Out to the right wing. Here's B-Train. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket of the night. Shorty the pass to Chan. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Los Angeles with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Davis. And it's LeBron in for Kyle Kuzma. 24 seconds left now here in the second. Lobbed up there for Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with a watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
Here's Shorty. He's covered by Rondo. Here's Shorty. Over to the wing. Here's Chan. The three-pointer is right on target. 6 points for him.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Wait, the tussle. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny?
Well, they were lighting it up from three, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball.
And that'll...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Shorty out there at B-Train. Then it's D. Then it's Big Smooth. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half. And we'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, LeBron James.
And the way that he has been able to kind of create something out of nothing for his teammates has been remarkable. Fantastic and timely passing combined with his vision is something that all players should aspire to have.
Such a wide open look. 8 points for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's LeBron. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 7th assist here tonight.
That's an impossible shot to guard, Kevin. Davis got the ball and just rises up for the jumper there. The D has to be frustrated.
The pass to Shorty for the lead. Knocks down the 3-ball. Shorty's got 11 points. With social media, extended TV coverage, lots of distractions for these players, Brent. But some do a terrific job of blocking all that out and keeping their focus.
I think the roles and responsibilities of teams is changing around exactly what you're talking about, Kevin. You have to have people within your organization to help these players understand where it is that they have to focus most. And that is your job on the floor. And so really good organizations are educating the players on that. They're not just relying on the agents or outside sources. Teams are trying to get in there and impact guys at a young age to make sure that, as you said, that noise is not part of their beginning part of their career.
Make it a distraction. Here's Slaughter. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's LeBron. He's got 11. Knocked loose. Here's Baller, and that one is stuffed right through as we approach the 4th quarter. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Big Daddy's checked in for Big Smooth. McGee, the pass to LeBron. Outside Rondo. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's now 7 points for Rajon Rondo.
Well, let's talk about LeBron James not just being one of the best passing forwards of all time, one of the best passers of all time. Truly understands where everything is at all times.
Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. Over Aguilar. Again, the Lakers.
And just such great work from the athletic big man, Anthony Davis. Just so devastating on offense.
Rondo against Thompson. To the right side. Passes it to Shorty. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Baller. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. And DeMarcus Cousins subbed in for Davis. James outside. Back to Rondo. Knocked away. Here we go, all alone. Jumps up. It's tipped.
And a guy who blocks few shots, KCP stepping up and gets all of that one.
Here is Slim. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Baller covered by LeBron. Clock at 6. Fires top of the key. Chalk up 2 there.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
The Lakers trail. .141 left in the 3rd quarter. The drive by Rondo. It's deflected. The baseline jam. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And they double up James. Here's Howard. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 9th assist in the game now. Gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Thompson outside. Out to the right wing. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Both teams will make substitutions.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Kuzma left side. Caldwell Pope outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. Again, Los Angeles.
And Caldwell Pope, a solid shooter, and I think he'll only get better with time.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Baller. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Lakers trail by 5. Rondo passes to Cousins. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Baller. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
Come get it. Come get it.
Here's Baller. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. Back to the action after this word. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Howard is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Cousins in at the center. A steal. And that one is hammered home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Just 3 to shoot. A three-pointer, no good. Thing has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Yep, it counts.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Rondo passes to Caldwell Pope. Poked away. He's all alone. Here's Baller. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's tightly guarded. Outside Rondo. The dish now to Cousins. And they're pushing it up. By himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Chan, guarded by Kuzma. Pass the ball. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Slaughter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Dwight Howard. And the first one at the line is good. B-Train's checked in for Ball. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Dwight Howard. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Pass to Davis. Shot to stop the run.
Now, you can't leave someone open around Rondo. He'll find them.
Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Now, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
And you look at Shorty. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Here's the pass to Rondo. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And really, Anthony Davis can knock it down from anywhere on the floor. He continues to improve his range as his career goes on.
Here's Shorty, and it's blocked. Passes to B-Train. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
James, the pass to Kuzma. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Rondo. Davis has got 12 points in just the second half. Here's Shorty. He's covered by Rondo. That one goes in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's James. Tight defense on him. And finished off by LeBron.
I love LeBron being shifty on that play. Outstanding at going right to the rack with that size, strength, and speed.
Here's Big Smooth. He's guarded by Davis. Pass to B-Train. A second chance effort. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. B-Train's got 4 points this quarter. Lakers trail by 9. Rondo scanning the floor. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the pass to Chan. Takes the three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, a great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Baller.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball. ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
The drive by James, and it's good. 2 points.
And you can't give LeBron James that much room off the pick. He doesn't need much space to get that shot off.
Here's Shorty. He's covered by Rondo. Here's Shorty. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.